It goes under the radar sometimes, but Wendell Carter Jr. is one of the most versatile defenders at his position in the league right now. Let's start with the job he does protecting the basket. What's unique about him is that he's able to often alter or disrupt shots without blocking them. In fact, his block percentage when contesting shots in the restricted area, which is within 4 feet of the basket, was just 12.8%. Yet opponents shot just 53.3% from that region with him contesting. Among the 76 players who contested at least 150 shots in the restricted area, that mark was 14th best. He was right ahead of Giannis Antetokounmpo and right behind Walker Kessler. The top 5 in that category were Isaiah Stewart, Daniel Gafford, Chet Holmgren, Kristaps Porzingis, and Victor Wembanyama. He was one of only 4 players to contest at least 150 shots in the restricted area, block under 13% of them, and still hold opponents to under 60% shooting in that area. The others were Rudy Gobert, Alperen Şengün, and Pascal Siakam. Carter also did a great job contesting mid-range shots. On 91 attempts, opponents made just 35.2% of them. Among the 50 players who contested at least 90 mid-range shots, that mark ranked 8th, and it was number 1 among centers. Few centers are effective defending ball handlers following a switch in pick and rolls. This is what makes guys like Evan Mobley and Bam Adebayo so special. Carter is another one that does this very well. He moves his feet well and has good instincts when it comes to forecasting the opponent's movements. There were 60 instances of a ball handler taking a shot with Carter defending following a switch in a pick and roll last season, 13th most overall and 5th most among centers. This happened 15 times in the playoff series against Boston, according to data, and the Celtics players made just 6 of those shots, which is 40%. In isolation during the regular season, opponents shot just 41.4% with Carter defending on 111 attempts. Among the 19 centers who defended at least 100 shots in isolation, that mark ranked 5th. In his NBA career, which started in 2018, opponents are shooting 40.9% in ISOs against Carter. The top 3 in this category since 2018 are Adebayo, OG Anunoby, and Andrew Wiggins. He's very good guarding in the post as well. In the old days, when post-ups were a more common action, this would have been a primary focus. Post-ups just don't happen as much anymore, so there's less attention on it. An underrated feature of his defense is that he often prevents opponents from connecting on N1s. When committing a shooting foul, opponents made just 18 of their 101 attempts last year, which is 17.8%. Among the 93 players who committed at least 75 shooting fouls, that mark ranked 11th best. Offensively, obviously he didn't shoot the ball well last year, particularly from three-point range. He shot just 23.4% from beyond the arc. What's interesting though is how much of an X factor his three-point shooting was. In losses, he shot just 15.6% from downtown, and in wins, he shot 33.8%. In games when he didn't miss a 3 with at least 1 attempt, the Magic were a perfect 8-0. His floor spacing will continue to be the main focus area going forward. With Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner so good at getting into the paint, it's critical to have the 5-man stretched out to give them more space and have someone pull opposing bigs away from the basket. His rebounding and screening, both strengths of his, will also be a big factor on a team that should have plenty of offensive firepower across the rest of the starting lineup with Banchero, Wagner, Desmond Bane, and Jalen Suggs. In 68 games last year, including 51 starts, Carter averaged 9.1 points, 7.2 rebounds, 2.0 assists, 0.8 steals, and 0.6 blocks. In the first round of the playoffs against the Celtics, he averaged a double-double of 10.2 points and 10.8 rebounds. So that'll wrap up this video. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe.